From the picturesque Pacific Northwest and the city of Seattle, welcome inside Lumen Field, where all the 12s make it at home for the Seahawks. Tonight, the second of our 2 divisional games on this Saturday. It's the Washington Commanders and the Seattle Seahawks.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go in the rain here in Seattle. He'll take it in at the goal line. He'll get across the 20, mark him down 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
Okay, break. 60 Bobcats, 50 Bobcats. Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Trayvon Merrick up to make the tackle.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second down and 7.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Aleem McNeil. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long.
Shot 60, go!
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. Flush to his right. Now a shot here, deep middle. This one just too far for the receiver, out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
They could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line.
Ready, set. Let's go now. Ready.
First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Down at the 31. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
31. Here is 2nd and 9.
Come on. Hit. 70 Timberwolf. Dragon 60.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the Commanders come up with the takeaway.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. On first down, Daniels. Quick throw here is complete. And the Commander's going to be set up with 1st and goal. Pass play moves them down to the 1.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'd say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
The sideline erupted. They thought that was an easy 6, but instead, it was nothing but disappointment. I mean, that is a gut-wrenching missed opportunity for the offense, and he has his head down just in disbelief.
Okay, ready?
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Step. Let's go. 60
And movement up front. And that's our first time tonight to check in with our referee. The task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. The RPO. One is complete. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Touchdown, Commanders. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Commanders are out to a 7-0 lead here in this divisional playoff matchup. "7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. He'll take it at the 12.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Let's go.
On 1st and 10, it's Milroe. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go. Here we go.
From the gun, it's Milroe. Hit as he throws and is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
That one complete to Jalen Lane. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough It's going to bring up fourth down.
Gain on the play.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough third down situation, and now it brings up fourth down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
And he'll get a few yards back here on his return before being forced out of bounds.
On the set.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Cowboys, ready? Bronco switch, 18.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll be stretched up at the line of scrimmage.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line.
Cowboys, go.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
18, fight in. Ready? Cougar 19. Ready,
Now Daniels. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down. Here's the punter now, and John to punt for the second time in this opening quarter. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
Ready, break. Let's go now. 70.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. Open man, that's Luther Burden. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Ready up. 19. Get up. Ready.
On first down, it's Milroe. And that ball incomplete over the middle. He was looking for Kenneth Walker out of the backfield. And it'll be second down.
And it was really the pressure that threw that play off, Mike. I mean, he tries to counter the blitz by going to the quick game, which is fine, but it just seemed like they weren't necessarily on the same page and results in drop.
Here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Bronco 80, Buffalo 18, Trap 60, Trap 60.
Milroe throwing on second down. This one intercepted. Into space. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. Bates now for the extra point. He gets it to go. The Commanders move out on top, 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A short one taken at the 10. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
And they're on the 31-yard line.
Come on.
Now Milroe on first down. Quick throw taken in, and they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the fourth quarter.
And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Smith in Chicago. 8 yards on the pickup.
Here's 2nd and 2.
At the 50-yard line.
Ready? 19 Warriors, 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks, go!
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
Here we go, start.
Again, it's Milroe. Rolling right, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Throwing again, it's Milroe. That'll be taken in, it's Trey Benson. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. 1 quarter down in this NFC divisional round matchup. 14-0 is our score. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. Seahawks football beginning this second quarter as they've got it 3rd and 10.
On the ready.
Motion.
Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Nineteen tight. 70 Lions.
Milroe going to throw it again. Throwing over the middle. This one is complete. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone.
Let's go now.
Because it's 1st and goal.
To throw again is Milroe. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough. But you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
The run up the middle, it's Walker. And he's going to go backer, taken down at the 6.
And now with that stop on 2nd and goal, the defense really flips the advantage to their own favor. 3rd and goal from this length. I think now they can play a lot more pass-heavy defense and not be so concerned with the run game.
Nice drive. This is the 9th play coming up, and they cash it in on 3rd and goal.
6, Bronco 80. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
To the air, it's Milroe. It is brought in the end zone. Luther Burden. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Where you make your mark in the NFL playing quarterback, Mike, is anyone can operate from a clean pocket. But how good are you when that thing gets a little muddy? And this is an NFL-type throw. You're down here. You're looking for a touchdown tight in the red zone. You're in the face of pressure. You've got to hold it for just an extra second to let that route come open. Not everybody can do that. In this case, he hangs in there, delivers it on the money, and comes away with a big touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready?
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready?
Drive will start on the ground, and he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Ready up!
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
Come on. Hit! 70, Timberwolves. 18, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Throwing is Daniel. He'll get this out to his running back. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 10 yards for number 10 on that one, and it's 1st and 10.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like you might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
On 2nd down, it's Daniel. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Boye Mafe in for the sack. It is a loss of 8, and now it's 3rd down.
Trap 60, trap 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Here's Daniel. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. On comes the punter now, as he's on to punt for Washington. Returnable from the 17. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready?
Now it's Milroe. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 79 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
6-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Ready? Cowboy 80.
They'll throw with Daniels. He'll try to hit him with a screen. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
So second down, and they'll run it. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Here we go. Strike. Look at 19. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. They force fourth down. Here's their punter now. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
Come on. Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Seven Pirates.
They'll throw on first down with Milroe. Oh, a loose football. The Commanders come up with it. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they forced the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They'll return this from the 11. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Here we go.
Throwing now, Milroe on first down. A throw on the move is caught. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down. On first and 10, it's Milroe. Flush to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35.
Okay, great.
They'll come up here, first and 10.
Pat 70. 70 Ranger. 70 Timberwolves. Ready, ready.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Mustang 19. 19 tight. 19 tight.
On second down, here's Milroe. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage, and it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
This is a part of the field where you have to account for the quarterback as a runner. Nothing's open downfield. Great job by your secondary, but then he makes a break for the goal line, and they're able to stop him just short, but not until after he sets his guys up first and goal.
And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot, and now I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
From back at the 2 now, here's second and goal.
Let's go now. 18, drag him 60. Ready.
From the gun, it's Milroe. And he will power his way into the end zone. Jalen Milroe. Touchdown, Seattle. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him. And in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. This will be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
Scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Let's go. 70 Lions. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Throwing on second down. Daniel. Forced out wide. To the left, and somehow it's complete. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second. Clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this second quarter. Here's first and 10.
Here we go. Shot pouring. 70. Bronco 80. Ready.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. His throw left side is complete. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Cowboy 80. 19 Lions. Trap 60. Trap 60.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Moving to his right. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Well, while he didn't connect for the touchdown, what I really liked, Mike, was that he kept his eyes downfield as he left the pocket. Once he saw something that he did like, he ripped it without hesitation. They just got to find a way to get on the same page in these scramble drill moments.
19 tight. 19 tight.
To the air again is Daniels. On the run to the right. Shot is mad at the 6. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves first and goal inside the low red zone.
Daniels gonna throw again. Quick throw, taken in. And this is not gonna work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
Let's give a lot of credit to him, Mike, for standing tough in the pocket. He knows he's about to take a big hit with the defense bringing pressure, but they weren't able to get there in time and prevent that completion.
Come on, come on. 68, cut 19, cut 19.
Throwing again. Daniels. Forced to his right. Now he takes off. This is incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down. Let's see what this call is. Now Seattle will use the final timeout to talk things over before third down. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. This about as short as you can get. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Commanders will take a 24-21 lead. Final moments of this first half, kicking with the lead now, as this one is in the air. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
35-yard line.
Tag! Viking 18! Ready?
And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. We are set for the second half kickoff. One of these teams ready to book a date in the NFC Championship game next week. We are back at it with the third quarter. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. That's into the hands of Lane. He's got it. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
2nd and inches.
Riggs! 70 Lions! Buffalo 18, 60 Bobcats! 60 Bobcats! Panther 11! 7 Pirates! Go!
Milroe. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Milroe on 3rd down. Looking for the marker, he loses the football. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again. How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free, and coming up with the recovery?
I'd like to see the quarterback just be a little more secure with the ball, Mike. You can see he's just a little loose, especially when you're operating from the pocket. But give credit to the defender. Nice job attacking the ball, knocking it loose and recovering it. And that is a big takeaway here by this defense.
He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Taking advantage of that running ability. Gain of 17 and a 1st down.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective. Really nice coverage there defensively, and here you find yourself in a one-score game. Like, he understands the value of protecting the ball. Really smart decision. Throw it away, snap it again.
This is caught at 2. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over, and now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. And he's in. Touchdown, Washington. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Commanders will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line.
Hold it ready. Ready. Bronco 80. 60 Maverick. 19 tight. Not ready.
Now Milroe on 1st down. We'll work this out wide to Benson. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick 1st down. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33.
Cougar 19.
Here's Milroe to throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
79 Broncos. Come on.
Now Milroe. He's going to look for the home run ball. with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I've been around certain quarterbacks, Mike, that loved throwing the ball in the rain, and other quarterbacks who were very uncomfortable. It looks like this one kind of got out of his hand, a little wonky, and that ball gets away from you just enough. It's going to end up falling into the wrong hands and go the other way.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Commander. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Bates, good, with the extra point. Commanders are going to extend their lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Dragon 60, down.
On 1st down, it's Milroe. Throw here down the field. His ball incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately his passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Let's go.
On 3rd down, Milroe. And that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves.
Daniels now on 1st down. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think when you look back on the first half, this was an element of the defense that really was missing. There was a lot of open windows, a ton of green grass for the receivers to make uncontested catches. So nice change of pace here. Continue to force the issue and make these guys earn the catch. And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Buffalo 18. 19 tight. 19 tight.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. 13 yards on that pass play. Good for a Commander's 1st down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Come on.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. Give them 17 more, and they are another first
It's a
down.
gain of 17
Seven
yards.
Pirates. Seven Pirates.
First
Let's
down,
go.
Washington.
Cowboy 80. '79 Broncos.
Slot man in motion right. On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. Now he'll air one out. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
60 Maverick. Trap 60. Trap 60. Mustang 19. Check. Bounce.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 14 on the pickup. First down, Washington.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Washington. Here's Bates for the extra point. He's got it. And the Commanders are able to extend the lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Okay, break.
Throwing now, Milrow on first down. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds after a gain of only a couple.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 8.
Down. Cougar 19. Ready.
From the gun, it's Milrow. Pass caught. That's Lane. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
The throw here is complete. And he puts his head down and he picks up the first down.
Well, it wasn't the most exciting throw today, but I want you to watch, Mike, is the suddenness of the route runner. Change of speed, change of direction. Those are the qualities of great route runners, and this guy certainly was.
Trey Benson, the intended target. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Bronco 80.
throw, gonna throw it again. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted.